Hello and welcome to Speed Down Under. This is a brand new selection show that's proudly brought to you by Gallop TV. It's got speed, it's got precision, and it's got quality. We're going to be talking harness racing. We're bringing you all the harness power from Down Under, specifically from Western Australia in Perth. We've got a great panel lined up for you to take you through selections, previews, jackpots, best bets. You name it, we got it. It gives me great pleasure to welcome and introduce Aldo Copasi, who is a trainer driver from Western Australia down in Perth. Good day, Aldo. How are you doing?
Very well, thanks, Devon. Hope you're going well yourself.
Yeah, no, everything's going exceptionally well. Firstly, I must thank you for taking the time to be on the show and joining us for this preview.
My pleasure. Only too happy to help out.
Aldo Copasi is fast approaching 30 years experience in the harness racing industry as a harness racing trainer driver, and that win stats currently sitting on 1,486 and fast approaching that 1,500 win mark. Aldo, you must look back at your career and be really proud of your achievements thus far.
Yeah, I think we've done very well for someone that never had anything to do with the industry. So, yeah, really proud of where we've come from and what we've achieved.
Aldo has 7 Group 1s to his name, if I'm not mistaken. And like we said, that win tally is currently sitting on 1,486 winners, and he's climbing the ladder and getting close to that 1,500 win mark. Now, Aldo has played a pivotal role in my career as an apprentice harness racing trainer driver. He was my mentor during the time that I spent in Perth in Western Australia. Aldo, together we had a lot of success together, and I must thank you for the time that I spent in Western Australia, because I've gained a wealth of knowledge and skills and horsemanship skills as well.
No, it's an absolute pleasure to have you over here, and it was a sad loss to lose you and you had to go back home, but we had really great success, and we had a really good team of horses, and we worked really well together, and it was great having you.
Yeah, no, thanks for that. And we're teaming up once again. We're going to be previewing the race meeting that takes place on the 3rd of May at Gloucester Park. Aldo has got a jackpot lined up for us, as well as a best bet. We've got 10 races for you at Gloucester Park this Friday, with the first kicking off at 11:21. That, of course, is South African time, and it is night racing in Western Australia in Perth. The first leg of the jackpot, Aldo has got 3 numbers, and just remember the jackpot starts in race number 5 and it will jump at 13:20. He's gone with numbers 7, 1, 2 and 8. There's that slide on screen, 7, 1, 2 and 8 in the first leg of the jackpot. Take it away, Aldo, and talk us through your selections.
Yeah, look, this is a really hard race. This is a really quality bunch of 4 and 5-year-olds, and it was so hard to pick one over the other. I think Mr. Smarty's going to be probably the hardest to beat, but I've got so much time for horses like Sky Lord and those types of horses. It's just such a hard selection, this race, but this field, anything can win, and I just had to make a few selections in the end. But I think Mr. Smarty's, his form's very strong, but any one of those other ones could easily get over him if things don't go his way and doesn't get the luck in running. But very strong race, and it's going to be a very good form race to follow.
Well, there you heard it from Aldo. The first leg of the jackpot is very, very tricky. He's gone with 4 numbers there. He's gone for cover numbers 7, 1, 2 and 8. Just recapping, you can use that as a guide. You can take the exact same jackpot, or you could throw in a few other runners, because Aldo says it's a very, very competitive contest. Moving on to the second leg of the jackpot, he's gone with numbers 2, 1 and 3. You can talk us through the second leg, Aldo.
Yeah, look, this is a harder race, but definitely not an easy race either. So this is free for all. Is Jumping Jack Mac. I think he's the horse. He's a great horse. He's run second in the Pacing Cup, and he's run second in a few big races, and this looks like his race.
He's got a good draw as well, and is the market rival to number 1, Steal the Show.
Yeah, look, Steal the Show's a nice up-and-coming horse. I think Jumping Jack Max has got that versatility. You can sit on him or you can sit outside him, and he can be very dangerous. So I think he's definitely a horse on the rise, and would be he's definitely one of the best horses in WA at the moment. Still the show is on his way up, but I think Jumping Jack Mac might just have a bit too much class for him.
There you heard it from Aldo. Number 2, Jumping Jack Mac, packs a power of class, so include that in all your bets. Just recapping the second leg of the jackpot, those numbers 2, 1 and 3. Moving on to the penultimate leg, Aldo has got a banker in the penultimate leg of the jackpot, and it's in the form of number 10, Karana for Greg and Sky Bond, with Denny Roberts being the rider. Take it away, Aldo.
Yeah, look, I just think this horse is just better than the rest of them. Simple as that. He's only given him a 10-metre handicap, and I just think he's got class. And he's just got class all over him. And he could probably afford to be a little bit slower away and still beat this field. And that's why I've just pegged him as 1 in that race and put him down as my best bet for the night. He's not going to be big odds, but I think he should just be winning.
I was very, very impressed with that last performance at Pajara when he made an early mid-race move and just went all the way with the effort.
Yeah, he's definitely a nice horse going forward, and I think he's going to be a very nice horse. So, yeah, definitely a horse that, like I said, in this race, he's got the class above him.
Well, very classy is number 10, Karana for Greg and Sky Bond, with Denny Roberts being the driver. Moving on to the final leg of the jackpot, Aldo has just got 2 numbers for us, numbers 1 and 7. Take us through those numbers, Aldo.
Yeah, I think the 1 horse has got the gate speed to lead and run a really bold race out in front, and that's the main reason why I've gone that way. Gloucester Park being such a strong front runner's track, you should be able to do enough to hold the front and be very hard to run down.
Well, a lot of confidence coming through there from Aldo in the last leg of the jackpot, where he's gone for numbers 1 and 7. And you heard that. It's a leaders-dominated track. That is Gloucester Park. And number 1 possesses enough gate speed. That's post-game for Gemma Heyman and Chris Volk, the driver, possesses enough gate speed to get to the front and could be very, very hard to run down. That jackpot slide is going to come up on screen. I'm just going to recap those numbers as well as the best bet. In the first leg of the jackpot, Aldo's gone 7, 1, 2 and 8. The second leg, 2, 1 and 3. The penultimate leg, the second last leg, he's bankered number 10. And then in the last leg, we've gone with numbers 1 and 7. It's going to cost you a total of 24 Rand. You could use this as a guide, or you can throw in a few horses if you like. You're most welcome. The best bet on the night, Aldo has gone with race 7, number 10, Karana. You heard the comments there. Possesses plenty of class. Does have a 10-meter handicap. Take note that this is a standing start race. Does have a 10-meter handicap, but could be too classy for this field. Currently trading at around $1.85. Take note that is the betting from down under Perth, Western Australia. That's subject to be updated on our South African tote. Aldo, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here on the show, Speed Down Under. Thanks for your time and effort.
My pleasure, and happy punting, everyone, and hopefully we can get the selections right for you.
Yep, hopefully we can point you in the right direction of finding those winners here on Gallop TV. We'll be covering all 10 races at Gloucester Park this Friday, so get involved. There's huge jackpot pools to get involved in. All the best for myself, Devon Govender, and we wish you a fabulous day's racing come Friday if you play this jackpot at Gloucester Park.